What's up, guys? Iceman here.
Wake up! To the Diablo Research Institution. Like this damn video if you will, subscribe to the page and the bell so you're notified next time I post a video. So, there has been a tweet, or a twit. Alright, let me show you. And I know some of you guys have seen this already, but I'm curious what your input is. So there was this guy who played Diablo 4, and one of the guys from the Diablo 4 team on Twitter responded to him, alright? Here's what the first guy said. I finally rolled credits on the Diablo 4 campaign last night. I was level 51. Glad I eventually stopped trying to do every side quest and finally mainlined the campaign. Because I'd have been doing side quests forever, LOL. Now, reading this for the first time, I really can't help but wonder if this was planted or some shit. Because in this little tweet, he points out there's the implication that there are a lot of side quests, like the game is so vast. But I mean, it's not all that important, but I just can't help but wonder if this was set up as it was. But of course, it's a botch, and I'll get to that in just a minute here. And I know some of you guys agree with that it is kind of a botch. So then here's the Blizzard guy. Thanks, Ryan. We're glad you liked it. And going forward, you won't have to wait so long between titles. We have a lot more coming to Diablo 4 and beyond. So, of course, after Diablo 2, it was a long-ass time. Do you guys remember that wait? It took forever, man. I remember I'd be keeping up on, like, DiabloII.net and shit like that, just reading in the little chat blogs of what the speculation was on Diablo 3. It just took so damn long. But there was a lot of anticipation, and it wasn't necessarily a bad thing because Diablo 2 is actually a good game and it had a lasting effect. But it was always just in the back of our minds, I think, when is Diablo 3 coming out and how epic of a game that's going to be, is what a lot of us were thinking. And what did that take, like 12 years or something? 13 years? I think more than that, actually. Diablo 3, did that come out in 2012? Whereas Diablo 2, I think, was 2000 or something? Holy shit. I mean, it was like 12 or 13 years, right? But of course, Blizzard North or whatnot went away, and there was a new team who, they were all gone. The Diablo 2 team, they were just all gone. And so this new team worked on Diablo 3, and the company was changing. But of course, this was before Activision bought them. And didn't Microsoft buy them now too? Aren't they owned by Microsoft? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. That's a long ass time, right? And oh shit, I really don't want to get ahead of myself, but is Diablo 3 a better game than this? Holy shit. Let me know in the comments below. Is Diablo 3 a better game than Diablo 4? God damn. Comment below your thoughts on the matter. I mean, Diablo 3 has been well refined, and of course, I didn't really like Diablo 3. I put about 900 hours into it when it was first released, and then Reaper of Souls came out, and I probably put like 100 or 200 hours in, and that's it, and I just quit. But I mean, at least there was a lot of fine-tunings and shit, and yeah, it was built around the greater rifts, and the game fundamentally would always run into just a couple singular builds because it's all based on numbers. There wasn't too much skill involved. So that's kind of what it would end up being is there'd just be a couple builds that can run the higher greater rift. There wasn't much build variety like there is in Diablo 2 because that difficulty cap isn't really... it is capped in Diablo 2 where a lot of other builds can thrive. Because there's not that super challenge, or there's not just those big numbers working against your character like there can be in Diablo 3 and the Greater Rifts. But of course, this now is something a little different. This is something between the two, which I think is a good thing. But what did they do wrong here? What do you think they did wrong here? Is kind of what I'm curious to know. Why does it just feel like ass? I mean, you open up this big-ass map. I didn't even know when I was in Act 2. When I was going through the campaign. The campaign sucked! Who's this guy on Twitter talking about how it was awesome? The campaign was complete ass! And if you disagree with that, that's fine. But your opinion is bullshit! Because the campaign was ass. What was it? You follow a bitch around and she punches demons, and then you kill a boss, and you follow a bitch around again and she punches demons, and you kill a boss? Is that what the campaign was? That's really what I remember from it. But I'm really not looking to bitch, alright? I'm just trying to logically assess what the hell's going on here? Does this game really suck big you know what? I mean, I didn't know when I was in Act 2. And I didn't know when I was in Act 3. And all this shit looks the same, and it feels the same. There's no goddamn separation. And people say it's less social than Diablo 2. How the hell is that? It's supposed to be an MMO. Yeah. They fucked up. Can someone explain to me in the comments, why is it that Diablo 4 is less social than Diablo 2? When in Diablo 4 I think these are players, right? You got like players all over the damn place. And you can't just say it's because there's no trading. I mean, there is trading, right? People are spending a ton of money on gold to buy the rare items. And just to get gold. They're still trading. I mean, that might be part of it. And, of course, I was an advocate that there shouldn't be trading in this game. Because I really didn't want it to turn into a real money trade game. To a pay-to-win game. Because that's kind of just what happens when you allow trade. When you allow free trade, people are going to sell the shit on websites, people are going to buy it, and then it's going to end up coming down to whoever buys the best gear, pays the most money, is most likely going to beat your ass in a deal, and is going to be the top of the leaderboards. It's just kind of what it is. But even still, that is what Diablo 2 is, and a lot of us love that game. Some of the more hardcore folks, they'll play single player, to avoid the saturated as hell economies and just everyone running around with an Enigma and a Shaco and a Hoto within the first day of the ladder, because there's bots all over the damn place, which also tend to come with open trade because it enables real money, so it incentivizes the bots. So I was an advocate against it, but at this point I don't really give a shit what they do. You know, maybe it needs trade, but I mean, I don't think that's going to fix it. It's not going to fix it. Just enabling trade isn't going to fix the damn game. But yeah, there's a problem here in that they're talking about we have a lot more coming to Diablo 4 and beyond. Like they're already mentioning the prospect of Diablo 5 and 6 and 7. And they're acting like that's a good thing because, yeah, the campaign was awesome, so we just want a new campaign now, so let's make a new Diablo game. Then it's just turning into like just a campaign-based game that you just buy and then you throw away until the next one comes out. Which that's not supposed to be what Diablo 2 is. Right? The shit just, I mean, it feels really bland. Just all the legendaries that are now, they're increasing the drop rates, and nothing really feels too special. There's not those, I mean, I don't know if it needs rune words, but that was a good time in Diablo 2 when you could farm the runes. And you knew that they had value, which I guess you could argue that this game needs trade, but I'm not really going there entirely at all. Because I'm undecided if it does need just straight up open trade, because I'm almost positive that's not going to fix the damn game. But yeah, I'm kind of concerned that they're going to turn this into just a big franchise like it's a Call of Duty or some shit. And of course, it's never going to be a good game if they do that. There's just not heart and soul put into it. There's a lot of factors involved, I'm sure. One of which is, why is every character in the game ugly as fuck? Like, we're sitting here playing the game with a character in the center of our screen the entire time, and they're all ugly as fuck. You know, we want to be looking at things that are aesthetically pleasing sometimes, don't we? I mean, if you look at all the popular games out there, that's generally how things tend to go, is the player base, they like to look at visually appealing things, and they like it when the characters at times can be visually appealing as well. But that's just the crust of everything. That's not anywhere close to the core. But this company, it seems like they're gone. And I think they are. Yeah, this is fucked up. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I did try some Path of Exile, and it's a bit overwhelming. All the how massive the skill tree is and all that, and just the items falling all over the place, and it's a new game to get into, but PoE 2 looks really good, so I'm gonna try that out when it comes out, and I'm actually gonna be streaming some Path of Exile in a couple days on my other channel when that the new league comes out. But yeah, I'm curious what your impressions are of this whole. Yeah, don't worry, there's not going to be nearly as much time between releases. You're not going to have to wait so long between titles. I mean, I spent like $100 on this game, and I don't feel like it was worth it at all. I feel like I was duped. So I don't think I'd do that again, unless if I knew I could straight up get all my money back just by making a couple videos or streaming the damn game. Because if that's not the case, then I can imagine being fooled by this company again. But let me know your thoughts. I mean, the game it's not horrible. Like, I'll probably play it some more with the Necromancer and just mess around and make some videos on it and probably have a decent time. But yeah, this is something just, it's completely different. You know, it doesn't seem like this is Diablo anymore. But comment below your thoughts on the matter. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.